What's up, my love bunnies? Welcome to my channel. This is your girl Simply Love. How you doing? Okay, hope you're doing good. It's a beautiful day outside right now. Recording this afternoon. It's around 3 or 4, something like that. Okay, so I was thinking about you guys. I'm like, let me get a video out here. Okay, and as you know, now that I have a promotion button down below where you can join the channel and reap the benefits and perks of of readings and things like that you can do if you want to join the channel. Subscribe as well. Yeah, putting out some perks here where you can have discounts on readings, where you can do something every month if you want to for a set price. You can just look at it and it'll show you. And if you guys have any type of input on what kind of perks you may be wanting to get, as far as tarot is concerned, or affirmations, whatever it is that you would like, that you think would be beneficial to you and you can save some money on it, with a monthly fee, just put it down below, and or email me and come up with some stuff that you feel like you would like to see, that you would invest in, for a small price every month, to have the benefits, of everything being discounted to you rather than the full rates. Okay, so there you go. Don't forget to go ahead and apply for the where I'm gonna put this at. Yeah, I gotta sage my area out here. And apply for the monthly giveaway that we have. That is for my subscribers. You come on in and go ahead and put your name down. If I'm going to be giving away tarot cards, oracle cards, free readings, and out of that category, just all you have to do is put a hashtag in a comment below and let me know which one you want. You're bound to be a winner because it's going to go into a bag every time. You don't have to do it too many times. So you don't have to do it only one time, okay? Put your name in the bag, and I'll know if you did it twice, okay? Because the names is going to stay in the bag. So eventually you're going to win something, okay? Because your name does stay. If it didn't get called this month, it may get called next month or the month after that. Now, when it comes to a reading, somebody had asked me this. They were sending me emails about this. If they wanted a reading right away, and if they wanted a reading later, would that still be good? And I was like, yeah, it'll still be good. Of course it will. You can just schedule it whenever you want to. If you feel like you don't want to wait around to see if you win a reading, you can go ahead and get your reading. And the other one, if you get pulled for a free reading for that month, then you still can use that. That's no problem. You can set it up for later on, or whatever you want to do with that. If you want your cards, oracle cards, put that down there next to your name. If you want tarot cards, put that in the comments. Hashtag next to your name. Okay, so here we go. Spirit led me to talk about, this is for the collective, y'all, for anybody here, okay? And it's timeless as well. So collective readings are normally timeless. That means anybody can come in anytime and look at this video. It's not, the energies are like flowing. It's just like a flow of energy. It could happen now, today, tomorrow, or it could already happen to some of you. It's the new generation might come in, I'll be dead and gone, and you can watch this video and say, oh, that's Simply Love, but she dead though, she gone. But I'm gonna watch it anyway. Okay, all right, so there you go with that. So we're going to do a reading for the collective, for those that's like wondering about a relationship. Like, if you're struggling to get a relationship, like, we're just going to find out what is the issue. Like, if you're having problems in a relationship or something's going on, we're going to look at this person's energy and find out what's the issue. What is it? What's the issue? So we're asking, the intentions we're asking Spirit is for you to come in and give me the messages to get to the collective about what's the issue about their relationship, for for those who are struggling with the relationship, for those who don't kind of know where it's going. Like, what is the issue? What's the problem? Why isn't it? Now remember this, that's the intention I put across, okay? That's for the collective, and it could be for anybody, or it could happen to you already, or something, you know, it's just explaining maybe something that happened. Some of you may know what the issue is with this person and already went through it. Some of you just may be, you know, now, and you know, wondering what's going on. What is the issue with their person, be a male or female? Okay. Okay. So, two cards came out, and it's this distorted masculine, or this distorted feminine, or and it's sexual freedom. That's one. We're going to dive deeper, okay, and find out why. Why did this person, you know, the divine masculine or the divine feminine? Remember, it can go either way because this is a collective reading. It's for male, female, and it could be for, it's timeless as well. So, because they're distorted, the male or female is like in some type of illusion. Like their perspective of things and the way they do things is very distorted. Some of you are dealing with a female or a masculine or a feminine energy that is, and this is like karmic, okay? There's still some karmic energy with the person. You know, and that's their issue. That's one of their issues. And the next issue is sexual freedom. It's like they just want to go, they want to get around. They want to be free to, you know, do whoever they want to do, period. That's what they want. That's the issue here. That's the bottom line here. Well, not the bottom line, but we're going to get deeper. But this is the issue because this is the main cards that I pulled. So, okay, for the divine masculine or feminine, can you give me more information about their issue, about, you know, being distorted? You know, why are they distorted? Why are they, you know, what is bringing on this energy of them being a karmic, basically, you know, and wanting to be free to do who they want to do? I got the wrong card, y'all. Sorry. What is causing this? Sorry, y'all. Just give me a second. This is one that I just wung up here. Okay, we wung up. Okay, what's causing this energy? What's the... Thank you. Too much screen time is making you, making them awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Put the fucking phone down. So there's a lot. This person likes to be online or something. This person likes the excitement of being online, talking to other people. They like that excitement. It's like they're on there all the time. I'm hearing like Instagram, TikTok, all this type of stuff. I'm also hearing not only that, like you got some people out here that just likes to this, you know, they may be in an energy where they like to not just online, they like to do this Nintendo stuff. Like Nintendo, y'all know what I'm talking about. They like to be on that. They like to do anything to distract them because they're, you know, they're just distorted. They're not thinking right. They're not thinking properly. It could be a level of immaturity of this person is what could be the issue too. This could be what's surrounding y'all relationship. You can always leave your comments below and let me know. But you're dealing with some people here, male or female, that their issue with commitment or within the relationship with you guys is that this person spends too much time or wants a lot of attention off of social media. And I'm also hearing that this person could have a channel or something, and they just like all they do is think about. I'm feeling like they like a lot of attention. Did I say that already? But I'm hearing it again. They like a lot of attention, and that's why they spend so much time, you know, on their phone or on the computer. If they're not doing that, they're on. For some of you, they're playing a game. This game. Some of them I'm hearing are obsessed with the games. Like they like to play the games. You know, the fighting, the stuff on on Nintendo is what I'm hearing. So it's got something to do with some kind of Nintendo, some kind of gaming. And also some of them have a, channel, and they're on that channel all the time. And it's like, I feel like you guys are getting frustrated with that, with this person. It's like, they're basically into their self a lot. Okay, they're sort of selfish. Okay, let's get into it some more. Spirit, what else, other messages you have for what's the issue with this relationship or this person in this relationship? Why? What is going on with them? We see that, you know, they're distorted. We see that they're a toxic person or a karmic person. We see that. And let's just dive a little deeper. We see that they love the fact that they can be on their phone all day, just looking at it, you know, and texting other people, trying to get attention here and there. And we do see that some of them do have a channel that they spend all their time on and things like that. It's like that's what the issue is so far for some of you. Okay, Spirit, can you dive deep into more of what the issue is? What's the issue in the collective lives with a relationship with someone? What is the issue? Why isn't, what's going on? Unexpected income. Okay. I feel like for some of you with this person, with this type of issue, for some of you, I feel like they trying to, you know, get extra money. They need some extra money or something, whether it's for the household or for themselves. I feel like some of them are into some type of stocks. Putting their money in stocks, Bitcoin, things like that. They putting their money into trying to get some quick money is what I'm saying. Some quick, unexpected money. That's what they're doing here. And you know, and that is a problem because that could, some I'm hearing too is doing online gambling. They're trying to get fast, quick money with some online gambling here. So this person, the issue is they're always online and they're ignoring you. You know, whether it's whether they're trying to make money on there, whether they just like to talk to different people, which is showing up here. And I'm going to get to that in a minute with their sexual freedom. This person, you know, for some of you like that, and we're going to break that down too. For some of you, this is two separate situations. One of them is, you know, they're a karmic, and they're, you know, there is karmic energy with that. Like, they don't have it together yet. They're doing some weird stuff. Community. So, yeah, I feel like this person is known in the community. You know, like where they live, or if you guys live together, like they're kind of well known because of being on the internet all the time. Like I said, I feel like some of them have their own channels and they're just on it all the time. They don't give it a break. Some of them are, like I said, playing games, and some of them are gambling. Some of them are, you know, investing money, things like that. Somebody wants a quick buck here, and that's why they stay online like that. Okay. And expectation. Yeah, they're looking for a payout here. They're looking for something to happen while they doing all this, spending all their time online. They are expecting something to come. They're expecting something. Okay, so for some of you with this sexual freedom, some of you, the issue is somebody that you're dealing with, and the reason why the issue is with you guys in the relationship is that they want to be free to mess with whoever they want to mess with. All right, but I'm going to still delve into this distorted masculine or feminine. It could be either or. What's going on with the distorted masculine? What's the issue? What's the issue with the distorted masculine for the collective? Those who are having problems in relationships, those who are not coming up to any resolutions, and they need to know what's going on. So what's the issue? Beside what you've already told us, is there anything else that we need to know regarding this person? Okay, Spirit, ancestors, what is the issue? Can you give us some more information of what the issue may be with this distorted masculine or feminine energy? No, not that. Okay. What's the issue? What's the problem? What is it that they don't understand that's going on with this person? Bring us some more enlightenment, please. Okay, thanks. Why you keep throwing my cards here all over the floor all the time? Why? The issue is domestic violence. So you guys are, or this person is getting into fights with you every time you try to get their attention. It's like, you know, they may go off on you. They may have a they may be a hothead. They may be, you know, have a temper. Okay, because it says domestic violence. Some of you are this person that you're dealing with. That's the issue. There's, you know, domestic violence here. Okay, so we have the karmic, because this is another problem. This distorted masculine or feminine. Okay, and they spend too much time online. All right, doing whatever, any of those things that I, you know, said. You know, they think they want to get something. They want to get something out of this, okay? And, you know, they're well known in the community, all right? And, they, like, again, they are expecting something with the expectation card, okay? And their issues is purposely, physically abuses or vice versa. So this could go, you know, we know this could go either way, okay? You know, it could go either way, whoever resonates with this, okay? For the collective. So, you know, there is some fighting going on here, and it's saying physical. So somebody's having some problems with this person. If you don't know that's an issue, okay, or don't think that that's an issue, well, you need to rethink that, because this is why something's not moving forward. Somebody's putting their hands on somebody here, too. Somebody has a temper. Let me get another one. Some of you probably, if you approach this person, why they, you know, or they could be doing other things, not just Nintendo and all that stuff. If they're doing anything that has to do online, it takes up most of their time. And if you approach them about it, they get mad. Some of you, they snap on you and probably, you know, put their hands on you, is what Spirit is showing me. And that is an issue. That's a big issue over all the rest of them, if you ask me. Okay, the issue, too soon. Fell in love too fast. Okay, so what Spirit is telling me, you know, the issue is for some of you, you got into this relationship a little bit too fast before you got to know this person. You probably didn't know that they knew anything about the internet, you know, what I'm hearing. You know, they probably put on a facade, because that's why I say sometimes, you know, when you start a relationship in the beginning of it, use your mind. Use your mind over what's going on down here, okay? If you want to be serious about this, about a person, use your mind. Don't jump in too fast, because you're going to, you know, you're doing, it's backwards, okay? If you don't know a person, you're so excited over a relationship, but you know, now you done found somebody that's kicking somebody's butt here, putting their hands on somebody and watching on the social media all the time. So, you know, the issue is either you or vice versa, collective, jumped into this relation too soon before you got to know a person. So that's the issue. I always say, even, you know, through my personal experiences, watch, you know, be watchful, be mindful, always have your head screwed on to your, to your body, you know, when you out here dating or meeting someone, because the actual reality of things, You know, you have to put the fantasy aside and all this wishful thinking and all that type of stuff, and actually use your common sense and use your intuition to tell you when you're entering a relationship. Like, you know, give it time, talk, ask questions. You know, if you don't ask questions, you're letting this person know that they can just run right over top of you, because they're like, oh, they ain't asking me no questions. You know, they're you know, you're sending out a message to this person to just run over top of you with a bus, a train, a plane, their foot, because somebody is getting abused here. All right, and that's not cool. That's a big issue there that needs to stop. You need to let this relationship go. This person is hot-headed, and plus all their time and energy is going into their cell phone, their social media adventures. So yes, you know, when you first dating, you get to know, and don't be afraid to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, I heard some people tell me, well, I don't want to ask questions because they may run away, or, you know, I might not hear from them no more. Well, that's what you want. That's what you want. You know, it'll save you some aggravation. It'll save you some time within your life that you could be moving on to, you know, something else, you know, and that something else is what you're inspiring to want in a partner. Okay. You have to learn to love you. All right. You have to learn to love you. How many of these cards? Okay. Now, all right, let's see what else this person, what's the problem beside, I feel like this hitting or being physical. So, you know, if some of y'all getting battered and beat up on, leave the relationship. You know, let them go. If they're in your house, all right, call the cops and tell them to remove this person from your home. If you're in their home, leave, okay? You leave. You don't need to be codependent on someone who is abusive, because they'll use that as an excuse to put their hands on you, okay? So don't act codependent. I know there's somehow, there's all kind of places you can get help. Don't be too proud to beg, because, you know, when somebody's putting their hands on you, all kind of things that could happen, that could go wrong, and it may very well be your life. So take heed. Whoever I'm talking to there, get out of this abusive relationship with this person ASAP. All right, so secrets. There's secrets here too with this person. Okay, the secrets are hidden in the closet. Some very serious addiction. So this person addicted, you know, this person could be addicted to alcohol, drugs, whatever have you. They overindulge in things. Oh wow, they're addicted to prostitutes, gambling, or other expensive habits. Didn't I just say gambling and stuff like that? I didn't, you know, with the prostitute stuff. But you know, this is a little more detailed. We get more detailed into it. So this is something you may not know. This is secrets, okay? So something you may not know, and Spirit is telling you, this person has addictions here. And that's why, you know, and it could be all of these for some of you, or it just could be some of them. You know, this is hidden. This is something you don't see. And they're saying they got some serious addictions here. Gambling or other expensive habits. And that makes sense to why this person, like, they be doing what they're doing, because they're expecting something from it. Okay, they're looking for, you know, cash, or they could be just giving their cash to these prostitutes as well. I feel like the community knows about it. The community knows this person. There's probably a lot of gossip. And I feel like you collective put too much expectation into this relationship, but look what they got going on. How can you expect something from a person like this? So don't go in a relationship expecting any fucking thing. Okay? Don't ever do that. Don't go in a relationship say, I want this, or I want this from you, and I need this from you. Well, that is certainly a sign of somebody who's very insecure and looking outside of themselves for what they can do for themselves. Don't go in a relationship looking for nothing. Don't go in it looking for nothing. Have all that you need for yourself before you decide to enter in a relationship. Otherwise, don't do it. Don't do nothing until you get yourself straightened out here. You know, this domestic violence, like I said, anything could go wrong with that. And, you know, and this person sleeps around with prostitutes because, you know, man, they could come home and bring you something. This is some serious stuff here. You know, Spirit said you just fell to, you fell to, and you know, we all make mistakes. So being that they're bringing this to your attention, you can always, it's always time to just move on. So if some of you were wondering what's the issue, for some of you, this is the issue. Let me get one more card for on this day, okay? They're very slippery, so sorry, guys. Manipulation as well. So this person likes to manipulate you. All right, they like to manipulate you. They become difficult and attempt to manipulate you so that you give in to them. So there's some type of codependence here as well. So, you know, you make them feel good, letting them feel like they can do anything to you besides putting their hands on you, which I think is just like a no-no, a big no-no. If anybody's going through that, look, please get in touch with me. If somebody's putting their hands on you and you having a hard time getting away from them, please give me a call. All right, my number be listed below in the comment section. Please give me a call. Don't let it happen no more from here. Let's see what else we got going on. Jeez. Okay, for this distorted masculine, and they are distorted for sure. What are the messages you want me to give to the collective regarding this person? And this is the issues, their issues. The Wheel of Fortune, they're saying it's time to make a move, okay? It's time to make a move. Saturn is here, you know, trying to cut this out, I feel. And, you know, as soon as you make that move, I feel like it's going to work, you know, everything is going to work out fine for you. But somebody's got to, you know, jump on the wheel here and move on, move forward. Now, sometimes, you know, depending on the, you know, the information here, this Wheel of Fortune, it either can go in your favor or it can't. It depends on what your decision is. If you make the decision to walk out of this, okay, this situation, then the Wheel of Fortune be turned in your favor. But if you decide to stay, then it's not going to turn in your favor, all right? And the Nine of Cups here. You know, if you do decide to, you know, move on from this relationship, I feel that you will have your wish fulfillment here. Things will be going in your favor. Things will turn around for you. You know, like I said, everybody makes mistakes. You know what I mean? But this right here is definitely not healthy to be in. Okay, Spirit, what are the other messages you have for Sun, Moon, Rise? Sun, Moon, I'm so used to saying that, my God. For the collective with what's the issue? The High Priestess. So for some of you, I feel like, you know, you've been intuitively being warned, okay? You've been warned. You've been having a certain type of feeling about what's going on. It also talks about secrets because you had the secret card here too. Like this person does a lot of things that they don't tell you about in the dark behind your back. So this person has a lot of secrets, and, you know, this is a major arcana card, you know, telling you, confirming the secrets card, and that we know what the secrets are. We know what the secrets are. This person is doing a lot of shady stuff behind your back here. And that's a problem. That's the issue. If you were wondering, that's the issue. Remember, we can flip the roles here. And it could be male or female. Remember that as well. So Okay, Spirit, I'm sorry. What other... that was too many. What other information you want to give me as far as this person and their issues? Like, where should this go? Like, we already kind of know where it should go. I mean, thank you for the messages, but is there anything else? Like, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So when I look at these two cards, you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be a Pisces in general. I'm picking up a lot of water energy, and that's probably where this manipulation comes in at. And gaslighting. To me, this is gaslighting, like they said. Like they said in this, like Spirit said earlier, like they do stuff. They do stuff to make you stay by their side. Where did that card go? Did it fall? Yeah, well, we saw that. They do things to try to keep you by their side, and that's like gaslighting. I just had that. This is gaslighting right here. The Knight of Cups, you know, trying to be all... This person is likes the romance. They like that. They like to sweet talk people out of their panties or their pants. They're a sweet talker, see? And then when we got the Page of Cups here, the Page of Cups is a child. So this person may be, you know, like act like a kid or act like they young, or they could be younger than you, or, you know, there could be some age gap here I'm picking up. But this person is coming like, you see they got a fish, okay, you know, fish stinks, don't they? Don't fish stinks? You know, they coming up with some fishy stuff here, you know? And then they got a knife in their hand, usually that, you know, they got a knife in their hand. Usually the fish is in the cup. What's in here? Well, yeah, I think it's a fish. And look how they looking. Like, look how they be looking. It's almost like night and day. This person could have a dual personality as well, acting like they loving and kind and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, when something go down and you want to question them about it, they start acting like, you know, this person, this kid right here. They start acting like because pages are kids. You know, they probably turn on you. And that's probably where the domestic violence comes in too. Person turns, or, you know, and then they probably like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like they said here, I'm so sorry, or something like that. Or, you know, they loving and kind, and then they turn into this, oh, you know. Okay. Holy Spirit, ancestors, what are the messages we have for the collective on what's the issue? What's the issue here? Please break it down. I don't think I want to, let me do a couple more of these. What's the issue here? We're going to get into something else here. I'm going to break this whole person's whole personality. I just feel like a dual personality person. Like they okay one minute, next minute they just go off on left field. They got a bad temper. They listen. I feel like they listen to the wrong people. They hang around the wrong people because look at their faces looking at this person. I feel like, that's the person right here holding that 3 of coins right there. And then the other 2 are like his friends or, people that he hang around with. Look, they're not really his friends because look at what they're not even helping him with whatever he's doing. It's like they don't even, they're like looking at him like, what are you doing? You see what I'm saying? Look at their faces like, what are you doing? The heck you doing? Right? Like, we don't want nothing to do with that right there. Or look like somebody's stealing. Each deck has its own energy, all right, y'all? And whatever messages Spirit is giving me. Yeah, this is somebody bringing other people into their situations here or something, trying to get something out of something, but these 2 don't want nothing to do with it. Whatever. They could be running scams or something like that to get money. And, building a wall so nobody could see what they're doing here. See that? Because they're behind a wall. And they're just like baiting, like they're baiting something. Doesn't look good in this deck. Okay, so we got the Seven of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. So this person is very guarded. Or this person, I'm hearing this person could be on their way to jail because of whatever this activity is going on here that don't look so cultured. Like they try to bring some other people into it. They're like, nah, they step back. Like, I don't want nothing to do with that what you doing. See, this is all the secret stuff that's going on with the secret card. You know, like they like porn. They like all this different type of stuff here. This is what's going on behind the scenes. All right. This is the issue here. This is your person here with the Seven of Wands being like really guarded or something, or and ooh. I also hear Spirit saying you guys need to protect yourself from this person. You need to get somebody that's going, you know, I just look at this like what I'm feeling is that this is the police or somebody that can protect you from the situation that's going on. See how they got their arm like with that candle, like they're like protecting you. You need some kind of protection here is all I can say. Because it makes you, it may make you angry the way this person acts. Or this could be the person, look, looking like a monster. Like I said, they got a bad temper. It could be that. And this could be the cops protecting you while they taking this person out. That's another scenario I'm getting. They could be protecting you. This is what you need to do. Call the law, get yourself some protection, get this person out of your life here. Because, you know, ew, he looks like a monster. Look, he turns into a monster. Look, I want y'all to see it for yourself. Look, he turns into a monster. All right? Jekyll and Hyde. That's what I'm hearing. Jekyll and Hyde. Okay, y'all dealing with a Jekyll and Hyde? Okay, what else I want to do here, you guys? Wow. Somebody need to go. This has to go. This has to stop. But you can do what you want to do. That's your prerogative. But this is the issues going on in the relationship for some of you out there. For somebody, some people out here, this is the dealio. Okay, Spirit, can you give me a couple of cards here? Like, what else? Messages you'd like us to know regarding this person? Beside what you've already told us, there's a lot of secrets that you're exposing about this person. Thank you. For the collective, please. Actually, you can pick whatever, because I want to get into this next one. And you can pick whatever situation, you know, applies to you, being there's so many people out there, you know. Everybody has a different scenario in their having issues with their relationship. Okay, sorry, Spirit, I forgot to ask you what other message. Did I ask Spirit what other messages are? What other messages is here that you want me to know regarding this person and this relationship? And again, y'all can always flip it. You could be doing this to someone rather than the person you're dealing with. Wow. Wow. Woo! Lordy, what's going on? Y'all better tell me what's up. Some of you. Y'all better tell me what's up. That was a lot of cards. This one ain't supposed to be here. And then I'm going to do this one. This one. And what I want to do for the next one, I'm going to put all these together. to make a whole story so it don't look like I have to keep bringing out decks. That's what I'm going to do. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you for the one card. I appreciate. See, lies, lies, lies. All right, this person lies. Okay, the past, they're lying about their past, something worth looking into. Person wearing a mask. You don't know everything. There's definitely a lot of hidden secrets regarding this person. And what had happened was, you went in it a little too fast. Again, you can flip the script, okay, on what the heck is going on. Yeah. We're going to get into their emotions in a minute because I got to really verify how they acting. This person is putting up a front. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do you have? What else can you tell us about, for the collective, about the issues going on in the relationship? Clap back. Clap back. Okay, making a comeback. Don't be a doormat, it says. Fight back, a comeback, return, fire this. Okay, so this is just saying, you know, to stand up for yourself, fight for yourself, be strong. That put me in the mind of the Seven of Wands as well. Like, fight back, speak up for yourself, do what you need to do to get this person out of your life, or if you can leave, just leave. If you would, that's what Spirit is really saying here. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you the energy of what Spirit is saying because of this person's makeup, the way they made up. Like, there's a lot of secrets here that they're not telling you, and you know, Simply Love's team is telling you. Her spiritual team is telling you through the messages. For some of you, you know, you need to just be strong, and you know, not physically fight like this person does. Don't put your hands on them. Don't do that. But don't allow them to touch you either. I feel like some of y'all know, you know, when it comes to that point, that's when you need to if you can't get it, just get away from this person, period. So you don't have to go through this anymore. You know? Stand up for yourself. And fight back, it just means, you know, do whatever it takes that you have to get this person out of your energy, period. Okay, Spirit, what other messages you have for the collective, for what's the issue with their person or them? However it may go. Like I say, you can switch the stories. All right, basic. Plain and simple, okay? Yeah, plain and simple. You know, stand up for yourself. That's what I'm feeling here. Plain and simple, stand up for yourself. Don't tolerate this type of energy, manipulation, secrets. This person ain't paying you no mind half the time. Like, look. This person, with the basic, is who they are. That's who they are. I don't feel like they're willing to change. They're not willing to change for you or nobody else. They're not. So, man, half the time I don't even know where to go from here. With that energy, got me all messed up. I'm gonna do one more round of some messages, and then I'm going to say, you know, the outcome, and then I'm going to give you guys, well, this is the outcome. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? What's the possible outcome for the collective that's dealing with this energy, these issues that's going on in their life? What's the outcome, Spirit, that you see, that you would like this person to know, or these people to know? What's the outcome? What's the possible outcome here? And then I'm gonna give y'all an angel therapy card, okay? Because somebody needs it here badly. All right. What's the possible outcome? Bottom of the deck, we got the Wheel of Fortune that keeps coming up. Like, look, this could go either way. This is Saturn here. Look at all the tools. Look at all the tools. They're trying to give you all the tools necessary so you can fight back. All right, fight back and do what you need to do to get out of this toxic energy. This person is toxic because it's coming up as the distorted masculine, or it could be feminine. Okay, so you know, it coming up again, showing you that, you know, Saturn's here. And Saturn's here to cut off stuff that no longer serve us here. So if you're trying to get away from her, or you need to get away from this person, the answer is use Saturn's energy. This is a major arcana card right here. It's like when you get it started, when you make up your mind, this is what you want to do, is get out of this and leave this. Saturn's got your back. You know, they're going to protect you. See, we got a protection card here. Where did that go at? Let me break this down again. They got a protection card here. Where did that go? I must have put them up because they in the way. But you had, you know what I'm talking about. You had that protection card here. Period. So you'll be protected. Any other messages you have for the collective, far as the issues in their relationship? You told us what the issue was. You exposed all that. What else do you want to tell us? Yeah, to end it with the Ten of Swords, okay? Ending. It needs to come to it needs to be a quick ending here. Somebody backstabbed someone here for a while here, all right? We deal Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, King of Swords, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra again. So it's time to stand up for yourself. Protect. Look, they got that shield of the King or the Queen of Swords are no dummies. They really don't mess around here. So Spirit is like, look, I'm feeling like this is saying you need to be honest with yourself, whoever this is pertaining to. You need to be honest with yourself and let this thing go, okay? Let it go. You need to be honest, okay? And then you will have some peace if you be honest with yourself and listen to your intuition and be truthful. You'll be okay and put this thing to an end the way it should, okay? And then you'll be able to rest. You'll be able to have some type of peace with the Four of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You know, Nine of Wands. You know, this person, you know, being that these wands are here, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, I feel like this person has a temper, all right? And they probably use these wands that go up somebody's head when they get mad. Okay, and I'm also picking up an energy that it's time for you to protect yourself. It's time for you to get your spiritual team. This is your spiritual team right over here. You know, they got you. They got you. And they gave you that wand that got some fire up on top of it. It's time to get busy. Whoever it pertains to this, it's time to get busy. Any more messages? Because this person is all messed up. The Magician and Judgment. Yeah. So, you know, if you don't, the thing that I'm feeling here is that they're going to try to manipulate and gaslight you. Seriously. That's what they're going to do. Try to come back. Look, trying to come back. Some of them may try to cast spells. You know, somebody could be a spell caster. Okay? But I'm picking up the heavy energy of manipulation. And, you know, just keep coming back with the same old thing to try to butter you up. Period. Okay. Let's get out of that. Let's go to your therapy card. Let's get a therapy card. Let's get a therapy card. Okay, Spirit, what's the therapy card here that you want to have for the collective that's going through this issue with this person that has issues that you exposed? Can you give us a therapy card, please? What do you feel like they should be doing? What is it? What's the advice here from the therapy deck? What's your advice, Spirit? What's the advice to the collective regarding this reading? What is it? Okay. No, that's okay. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I see what you're doing. Okay. Books. Okay, so books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritual-based books. So some of you, you know, it's time to get busy and do that writing that Spirit says. Some of y'all is writing or started something, but this situation has got you stagnant in doing what you need to be doing. Because whatever you got started here, Spirit said, go ahead and finish it. That's your therapy. That's going to help you to get over this situation. That's your therapy. Let me get one more. For some of you, you know, it's books. It's time to get back to your writing. It also could mean something about, you know, writing about your story or something and publish it. You know, I always say, even in my readings to people, in my personal readings, I say, you know what? Your story is your glory. It's nothing to be ashamed of, because we all got a story. We all been through something. Okay, but the glory of it all, tell what you've been through, and then, you know, you made it. You can say, I'm here. I'm still standing. You know, I'm still standing. You know, we got to stop hiding behind things and, you know, making people think everything's okay. In this case, it's not. It's not okay. Especially if there's abuse going on here. It's not okay. No. This person's mentally abusive, physically abusive. Okay, Archangel Raphael wants to say. Archangel Raphael says the healing angel is with you, supporting you, healing work. So, yeah, to call on Archangel Raphael, your spirit guide here, to help you to heal. You see how they got their hands out and, you know, they're sending out healing, but you got to ask for them to send it for you. Some of you just get back into your book writing or whatever it is has to do with writing. Get back into it. That's going to help your healing process as well, moving on from this situation if you choose to. Okay? If you choose to. All right, now, let me give you a meditation. You might want to get a pen and pencil. You can, whatever this spirit card wants to come out, as far as a meditation tool for you to use as an affirmation, you can always write it down and do it every single day. Okay? It will help you. Help me in my journey. It's going to help you too. Sometimes we got to, you know, get to ourselves and find out, you know, what is, you know, wait a minute here. Sometimes we got to say, stop, hold up, wait a minute. Who are you? And what is it that you are doing here? Sometimes we have to do that. Like, wait a minute. Because sometimes we can get lost in certain situations, okay? You know, especially if we rush into something that what happened here, it was a rushed thing. And you know, next time the learning lesson is learn to love yourself, you know, attract the good people to you. That means you have to be right yourself, okay? Within yourself, you have to learn to love who you are, accept who you are, okay? And the right people will come along. But, you know, and that all entails, like, you know, you don't need to be going from one relationship to another in this case. There's something going on. Did we see the issues of this other person, okay, that you're dealing with? So a lot of these issues, you know, you attracted this issue. So is some of these issues what you're attracting here? Something to look into. Okay, so we got to love yourself. Okay, I create the necessary time and space for me to rest, restore, and renew my strength. I just said that, right? Thank you, Spirit, for confirming. Yep, just said it. There you go. There you go. You know, sit down and figure it out. What's going on with you? Why was this situation in your life? Why did you choose it? We know that, you know, it went a little bit too fast. So maybe there's some issues about being desperate. You know, maybe that. Just saying. Okay, so we're going to put that up there. And we're going to look into this sexual freedom. So for some of you, the issue in your relationship is this person, or it could be you. Remember, you can always flip it around. Wants sexual freedom. They want to be able to go out and do. Now, if y'all in a relationship, or, you know, if you know you're in a relationship with this person and, you know, you're having issues with them, you're wondering what's going on. So Spirit is saying, you know, they want sexual freedom. They want to go out and screw who the hell they want to screw, you know, and I don't feel like they telling you that, but Spirit is telling you this is the issue for some of you, you know. And if they got you and they're not telling you, and they still have you in their sphere, but, you know, just acting funny or whatever, but still, you know, still going on with this facade, they just like their cake and eat it too. Okay. Simple as that. You know, this person may be into what they call it? What do they call that? Where they could be into an open relationship and never, never says it to you. It's like you could be the, main one or whatever, but they like to have sex with other people outside the relationship. So this person could have an issue with, being committed. They have commitment issues. They may have a sexual addiction and they may not want to tell you. Maybe there's something that they need to, they might have a sexual addiction. This person, like I said, may believe in open relationships and just never told you that. They just doing it. They showing you here. They doing it. This person could like monogamy. Is that what how it says? If I didn't say that right, please let me know. If especially if this is a marriage, this person might like polygamy. That's the word for it. Polygamy. I just heard that. Polygamy. They like poly. It's almost like threesomes or foursomes or how many goddamn anybody else they want. Okay, there could be something like that going on. Let's just break it down. What did we start out with? Oh, because I want to treat everybody equally. Okay, equally. As soon as I find the freaking cards I was using. I did say I was going to do some emotional. I mean, I'll do that later. Okay. What did I put these on? Hold up, y'all. Too much stuff going on. Where's my cards? I just had them, didn't I? Give me a second, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm back. I wonder if I gotta do two different. I hope not. But anyway, I had to look for the card. I got so many decks up here. I had to look for the card that I particularly wanted. Okay, so Holy Spirit. Okay, about this person and their sexual freedom. That's the issue, the main issue in this relationship. Just like we just did the distorted masculine or feminine. That was the issue. They distorted as hell. And then we broke it down to what was the distortion. Why are they acting like this? What is the issue? I like to have the same information with this sexual freedom. This person who wants sexual freedom. Okay, for the collective, the person that wants the sexual freedom, causing the issues in their relationship. What's going on, please? Thank you. So let me put these right here so I don't lose them again. Okay, take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1, okay, maybe 2, and then move on. Okay, take a shot. So, with this person and their sexual freedom, I feel like they abuse it, okay? They obviously abuse it. I feel like this their energy, like always wanting to take a shot at something that, in their sexual endeavors. They kind of overdo it. It says don't take 12. They overdo it. Somebody has a sexual addiction. I really truly believe they have a sexual addiction here. They don't know when to stop. Somebody's ODing on sex, okay? For some of y'all partnered up with somebody in their issues, there you go. Now we're going to get out deeper, okay? Holy Spirit, can you tell me more information about take a shot and sexual freedom with this person? Wow. They're false. Saying family room, 2 + 1 is 3. 2. I just feel like, for this person's issues is that they're just fake as hell. Okay, They're fake as hell. They're fake. I feel like when they're home, because this is the family room, that's what I'm picking up. I feel like they're real fake. They real fake. They putting on some kind of facade here. Let me get one more card. Spirit, can you give me one more card here? Let me get these others. Because I'm going to recap. Yes, I am. Kids, okay? You and this person may be married with kids, or you just have a child by this person, okay? And I don't know why Spirit is saying this. I hate say this, but this person could like child pornography, or like maybe they like dealing with real young, maybe for some even kids. They may have a fetish for kids. This person has a sexual problem here. They have a sexual problem for sure. For sure. And you may just now be knowing about this, okay? All right, so. Okay, Spirit. Can you tell us more information regarding this person, and about this child? Again, there's a couple scenarios I've seen out of that. You probably already have a child by this person, or some of you may be expecting a child by this person, but this person's got sexual, some type of sexual dysfunction about themselves. They don't know how to keep it in their pants, or she don't know how to keep her panties up. Okay. Okay, give us some more information about the issues in this relationship. Please. Thank you, Spirit. Some more information, please, regarding the collective in this reading. Wow, 2 of them want to come out, so I'm bringing 2 of them out. So, okay. Family interference, okay? And that could be, we got the family card here too as well. So yeah, it could have a lot to do with family, because this, family may be telling you that this person you dealing with is fake as hell. That's probably the interference with the family being here. Some of you may have this person living with you, with your family or something like that, and they trying to give you a heads up. Yeah, y'all probably got kids together or something, or this person, again, like I told you, has a fetish or something with children, like watching little kids or something. Or some of you could be having a baby or a child by this person. Yeah, family interference. Relatives are butting in, family manipulation, nosy loved ones, okay? So I'm feeling like this person. I feel like it's this person, fam. For some of you is what I said the first time. Seriously. And for some, it could be your people. But for some of you, or a lot of you, it's this person's family, doing a lot of interfering. Like, that's probably why this person is so crazy, because their family, it looks like their family always try to run the whole situation, what's going on with them. They probably did it to them, and now the family is like, this is like the family easily kind of like manipulates the situation. It says they butt in, so they probably do a lot of dysfunctional stuff too with this manipulation here. Anything to get their way. It seems like a dynamic of a family that is very selfish and self-centered. Okay, some narcissistic energy here. So the past. Okay, that's what came up next. The past. Part of the issue is the past. Lives in the past. Brings up old shit. Okay, so yeah, this person probably like try to guilt trip you sometimes, collective, with the past. This person might live in the past, like this person, that's why they probably don't know nothing about relationships, because they delving into, they just stuck in the past. You ever been around like some people that that you've known or whatever, and sometimes y'all get together and talk, and it's like they talking about like they still living in way back when y'all was kids, or teenagers or something. They still talking like that's the way it is. That's what I'm picking up on this. If this person is like stuck in the freaking twilight zone of the past. All right, one more card, speak. I mean, seriously, their family and everything. There's family dysfunction here as well. Bored, tired of the same shit. So I feel like you get bored, collective, and you're tired of this same shit. You're tired of this person always bringing up the past and talking about what happened in the past, whether it was issues with y'all or whatever, and then get the family all involved in it. And that sparks more, put more flames to the fire, and all type of stuff like that is going on. Very, very dysfunction is what I'm seeing here. And that's why this person uses that as excuses to want to run free with their sexuality, okay? That's what they use, excuses, to try to guilt trip you, make excuses for them to be the way that they are. Or this person don't know how to handle conversations, and what they do, they just they leave and go towards to be with someone else or something, and next thing you know, they done got into some kind of sexual altercation with that person. Maybe that's how they relieve their problems or something. There's an issue, definitely some issues here with this person. Woo, Lord. Okay, Holy Spirit, what are the other information you want to delve into with this for the collective, for this person that they're dealing with? What else do you want to tell us, everyone? Okay, there's two. Throwing shade. See, yeah, they like to throw shade. We already seen that, where they like to, start stuff, talk about the past, talk about who did what to who, and all this drama type of stuff. So, they like to throw shade, being rude towards someone, not being liked by someone, insult, slick, disrespectful. They slick and disrespectful. They just don't have no pride or dignity in their self, and it's like they just a joke. They just a joke. Disrespectful? Really? Okay, ghosted. See, I just said this. Whatever you had is over. Left confused and wondering, disappearing act. No closure. So, this type of person, like I said, when there's some issues coming up or something, you want to probably talk to this person, they start acting real weird. Like, what I'm saying? They start acting weird. You might have caught this person looking at baby porn too for some of y'all. Y'all might have caught this person on a computer and doing something. You kind of question, like, what is you doing or something like that, right? Or, and then it gets into an argument or something like that. And then family gets involved. Because some of you are probably living with this person's family. They all like little wackadoo here, okay? So, like I told you earlier, I feel like for some of you, when you try to confront this person, they'll leave. You know what I'm saying? They'll leave. They'll go somewhere. They may even go just, where the family comes in, go tell the family like some stuff on you, throwing shade on you, making it look like it's your fault. And, this person could be a baby. Like I'm saying, like they've been, raised to be like, like not taking responsibility. For some of y'all, this is a young couple. For some of you, they, they don't know how to make it on their own because their family or whatever is so dysfunctional that they raised this person to be codependent or act like a child, irresponsibility. You might be talking to this person about your child that y'all got or something, and they just like, they can't handle confrontation. Even if it's not confrontation, it's like, they can't handle even just talking. If there's something you want to talk about, they just do this disappearing act, and and that's when they go out, and start having encounters with other people. Sexual encounters at that. All right, got 3 more. Wow, Spirit really wants to tell you something. Okay, they got a side hustle, freelance, making ends meet, self-employment, part-time, hobby, old job, extra income. Okay, so I feel like maybe this is y'all energy, like y'all hustling because this person they ain't with it. They're not with it. They're not doing the commitment thing right because they got other people here. Okay, they deal with other people sexually. This person, I feel like, is just even if they're older, I just feel like they're a big ass baby. Okay. I really feel like that. I feel like they just like, this is a habit of theirs, getting ghosted when, you know, they're confronted with things. This is a habit and part of the family dynamic that always blames other people for stuff. They never, you know, fess up to what their responsibility is. And so, you know, they just run, and then they rag, you know, the person they in a relationship with, make it look like they all right and something's wrong with the person that they with. And they use excuses if they get caught, you know, with this cheating stuff that this person does all the time. They'll start, you know, this, you know, making it seem like they did it because it's something that you done, when all you doing is out here hustling and working and trying to make ends meet. You probably have 2 jobs. And I'm also picking up, if this the other person, this person may be selling drugs, doing something illegal that they're not supposed to do to, you know, make some kind of money under the table. So we got Pove or something. Try a different approach. Change your outlook, opinions, point of view, perspective. So yeah, this is like the Hermit card to me. Like, change your point of view, look at this situation at a different point of view, because, you know, if you don't, all this is going to do is just keep repeating itself in a cycle. It's going to just keep cycling until you come to this point right here where, look, wait a minute, let's hold up, let's recoup, let me rethink this situation. Like, is this good for me? You know, how long am I gonna, you know, let this carry on the way it is? Same stories. Everything always end up the same. The past keep being brought up. This person is an a-hole, man. You know, and then we got children involved here. You know, like I said, some of y'all could have caught this person looking at porn on TV, and their children, their kids. All right, I think that came up a while back. Spirit had a message like that, you know. And this person is fake as hell. All right, they're putting on a mask. Okay, and now it's time to review. This is review time. When you get the Hermit in a reading, that's what that reminds me of. It's like reviewing the whole situation. You know, going inside yourself, like kind of like regrouping, rethinking, like, you know, mulling it over to yourself, you know. All right, so on fleek, okay? So yeah, you would be on fleek. You'd be right on time if you know, take this time out right now and just, you know, like I said, reevaluate the whole situation. See what it is that you need to do from here on, okay? Did I do these? Okay, what other messages can you tell us, the collective, regarding their issues in their relationship with a certain the person that they're with? Thank you, Spirit. That's too many. Okay, what are other information you want to tell us for the collective regarding the issues in their relationship? What is it? Why is there an issue? That was too many too. Sorry, y'all. Okay, there we go. I can take 2. Thank you, Spirit. I can take 2. All right, so we got bad traits. So this person has bad traits, power hungry. Okay, this is like somebody really macho. Okay, like, I feel like this is the Devil card. You know, that's when I'm picking up the energy of the Devil card. This person, you know, they're an egomaniac. I feel like they, you know, they're very prideful. They like to have control over a situation. That's why they do all this ghosting instead of talking. They like to make you feel guilty, you know, leaving you hanging like, you know, you don't know what the heck they're doing, where they're going. Well, obviously they having sex with other people. That's their way out. That's the way they like to go out, like that. Okay. And they're power hungry. They abuse their power to control the vulnerable. So, yeah, y'all need to reevaluate yourself and see if, you know, if you're being, you know, vulnerable and letting this power, you know, this is, to me, I'm hearing the word like, what do we call that? Where you're enabling this person, like, you know what they are, you know what they do, and you don't do anything about it. That's enabling someone. If you don't do or say nothing about somebody like this, it's enablement, okay? So it's like you may be enabling this person who has all these bad traits. I'm just saying, that's what I heard. But other than that, this person is straight up like narcissist, okay? Because that's what power hungry people are. They're narcs. All they think about is themselves. So, and this person is an opportunist as well. This cheating heart will have sex with anyone that is willing. See, they got a sexual addiction. This is all part of what's wrong with the relationship. Spirit is just letting you know. Or it could be just different scenarios for different people. You know, pick your cup of tea here, okay? Or this could be this person's whole demeanor here. This could be why you have a relationship issue with this person. You know, Spirit's showing you. See? We talked about that right from the beginning. This person has a sexual addiction. It's saying here they'll screw anybody. So, you know, you need to watch that type of stuff. You know, they'll end up bringing something to you that you can't get rid of. So, you guys be careful. Be careful with these people. Be careful. Let me do this. This is what I meant to do. These Jones right here. Yeah, these Jones right here. Okay, let's look at some more of this person's energy as far as how, you know, how do they feel? What is going on? What? Holy Spirit. Yeah, just give us some more messages, please, regarding this situation for the collective and their issues, the issues with their partner. Why? What is the issue we see here? Thank you for the messages that you did give us. I appreciate it. We like to just, you know. Okay, we got 2 cards here. Inspired. Yeah. What did we talk about? Did this come up on here or here? But I feel like, you know, somebody I feel like is inspired to write down the things that's been going on here in the relationship. Like, you know, because it's kind of this person is an outright cheater. They'll cheat with anybody. They throw themselves out there like this person is really, really narcissistic and selfish. They don't care about your feelings here. So I feel like some of you may be writing this stuff down. Some of you may want to get inspired, do something different, do something for yourself, look after yourself here. You know, whatever it is that inspires you, do it. And I feel like some of you, you know, I feel like this could be the person's energy as well as yours too. There could be a certain amount of, you know, being desperate here. Somebody's very desperate here. But it's, you know, it looks like, you know, the rope is breaking here, or somebody feels like, you know, this relationship is just breaking day by day by day. And somebody is getting a little desperate. Somebody's really trying to hold on to the situation. You know, they trying to hold on to this situation. They're getting very desperate, but they know it's falling apart. They know it. It could be you that knows it, and this person may get desperate because they see that you are like, so, and I don't know, I'm hearing again with this card, like, you know, some of you hire private investigators to take notes of what this person's doing, where they're going, because if you look up here, you know, there's a lot of activity going on, and I feel like that's what this person gets into, a lot of stuff. That's what I'm feeling with that. You know, I had to bring that up because I just heard it. So, helpful. Helpful is something about faith. Hopeful. You know, I'm feeling like maybe you guys have put in, this is what I'm feeling, like you guys have put in a lot of hope and faith in this relationship, and it doesn't seem like anything is changing. So I feel like, again, I feel like a lot of you are hiring people, or even yourself is looking into this situation and, you know, kind of like keeping notes, keeping tabs on somebody, because somebody's getting a little desperate here that this shit is falling apart. And it is, look at the rope coming apart. Somebody trying to hang on here, okay? You know, because this person is a cheater. They get caught every freaking time because they don't know, because they got a lot of bad traits. They the freaking devil. They got a low vibration. And if you aware of this, you are spirit saying you on fleek. You right on time, okay? So it's time to look at it with a different perspective now. Think about it. Go to yourself, hermit up, and think about it, because, you know, there's a child involved in this scenario here that, you know, needs to be protected and stuff. Like, again, this person could be selling drugs, doing something illegal on the side. We seen that in this. I think it was in this one. Might have been the other one. I'm sorry, because we got two things going here. They like the ghosts. They like to bring their family issues. This person's got family issues. There's a lot of issues, and there's a lot of dysfunction in the family. There's a dysfunction in the whole entire dynamics with this person's wearing a fake false mask. This person is like a sexual addicted. This person use sex to hide behind their pain or things that they trying to hide, whatever they trying to hide behind. Okay, they're trying to hide behind something. No, I'm not going to use this. I just got this deck, but it don't pertain to nothing here right now. It's too big right now. It's big. All right, what did I use? Okay, these two. Spirit, can we get some additional information regarding the issues? Wow, manipulation came up again. Yeah. This person is, you know, collective. They're all about their self. This came out for the first deck too, so a lot of you may be experienced this Nine of Cups, like you just want to be happy. You do. You want to be happy. Or this person could be a little smug, thinking they got it all going on and stuff like that. It could be that energy too. Some of you dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. Thank you, Spirit. And we got the Two of Cups here. Like some of you are married to this person already, or, you know, or you were thinking about marrying this person. You know, again, you just want to be happy within this marriage, okay? For some of you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again. Okay, Spirit, can you have some more messages? Thank you. Now we got the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins, Knight of Swords, and then we got the chess player here. We got, look, King of Swords. Some of you dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra's energy. And the Eight of Swords, like, somebody's mentally trapped about a new beginning here, and somebody's like, you know, trying to gather information regarding you, or you may be, we saw that earlier, you may be gathering information regarding this person. Yeah, or there could be a private detective here, you know, spying here. This is the spire card. And it's, you know, really putting somebody in like a mental prison here. Like they really can't sleep. There's a lot of anxieties going on here. And with this King of Swords, I feel like something's coming out with this King of Swords. There's some truth that's coming out here, or some truth that's, you know, some truth that somebody found out about, okay? Because there's the spying card. Somebody found out some truth about this person, you know, and what's really going on with an offer or something like that. This person is stressing out. Got a lot of air energy here. What other energies do we have here? Please, Spirit, what other energies, what else is going on regarding the issues in this relationship? Like, what else information can you tell us? What else do we need to know? Okay, bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Wands. So, you know, is somebody ready to turn their back on this situation, okay? Something came out, the truth came out. Here you go, the truth came out. It could either be through this reading that some of you get, and you get some more information on what, you know, what's going on, Spirit's telling you, or it could be where you already hired someone to find out the truth of the matter of, you know, when it comes to the beginning or something about a relationship or some type of offer or something. Like, somebody is being put on blast here. Like, this could be a possible marriage, you know. And now somebody's stressing over their marriage may be in, or relationship may be in jeopardy here. Because somebody's telling the truth. Somebody knows something. Somebody's hired somebody, or somebody could be doing their own investigating and finding out stuff, and then ready to walk away from the situation. Okay, Spirit, our ancestors, what are the messages? What are the messages for the collective? With the issues in their relationship. Exposing the issues in their relationship. Oh, this one came out sideways. What's up with that? Okay. Wow. Not all these, just the ones. What? No? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Princess of Swords, okay? So that's the Page of Swords that came out twice. Like, there's definitely some investigation going on here. There's definitely somebody, you know, watching or, you know, getting some type of information, because that's what the Page of Swords does. Is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra's energy. They spy. They be trying to figure out what's going on. Somebody's in that energy, okay? And the Hierophant, again, it came out with the POV card where, you know, somebody now wants to, now that they've gathered information, now they want to just, like, you know, just go away. Just like go away and just like think about things and mull things over, like reevaluate this whole situation again. And this is energy is a Virgo. I'm sorry. Did I say that wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Sorry, y'all. For some of y'all, that may be what I'm saying. That may be it, you know. Because, you know, again, this is a marriage for someone. Because the Hierophant is all about, you know, it could be about a marriage. It could be about, you know, even learning lessons, like learning your spiritual lessons. It could be like the spiritual awakening here as well for somebody. Somebody's having a spiritual awakening about somebody. Look at that person in the back. Look, like somebody got caught with somebody else or something like that. Or it could have been happening more than one time. Look, because if you look in this deck, there's the person and there's the other one. And here's the spy, or here's the spy. It could be you that was looking in on this and found out, or it could have been somebody that you hired, a private detective, and they found it out. With this Five of Wands energy, and it caused the conflict. There goes the drama. There goes the conflict here. Okay, that's what the issue. That's why you having these type of issues, because of what we just told you. In case some of you don't know, just in case some of you don't know, but some of y'all know something. You know something's wrong. And here's the Emperor. Now you want to take back control of your life, okay? You could be dealing with the Aries, or this is a father, you know? This is the father of your children or mother of your children. Could be the Empress as well. So now we have the Seven of Wands. Now somebody's, this is like, this has been constant. This has just been too much with somebody. Somebody feels like this is just too much. Somebody got beat up by love here, but they still holding on to they still holding on to this one wand here. Or this could represent somebody having multiple people in their life, but and then the one they got in their hand is the one that's the main person. That's what I heard. Whatever the hell the card means, that's what I heard. Okay. And the Seven of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, I feel like somebody is emotionally exhausted. Somebody here is like so exhausted from this situation, like, or a certain period of time, like somebody was like delusional, like it's some kind of somebody got their head up in the clouds, not thinking straight. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking straight, or they, and they're being overpowered by their emotions. Somebody's overpowered by their emotions, or, again, this talks about, having a lot of options, as well as we see right here. We see it, this person got busted or will get busted, just depends. They got a lot of options. Let me use a different deck here, see what the heck. Person had way too many options. And I feel like somebody, which could be you, could have been a little delusional over it, okay? Not really seeing it, like, or somebody was like, or this person that you're dealing with could have made you see an illusion, not telling you the truth about everything. That they like to sleep around. That's the main card here. That's the main energy of why the issues are the way they are, because this person like to sleep with other people, and they may not have told you that. They're having their cake and eat it too. Or it could have been a monogamous or pornogamous. Y'all know what I'm saying? It could have been where, it could have been consensual, but, like where other husbands be with other wives, or, that type of action, because that does go on heavily in the United States, okay? So it could have been consensual or something at first, and just what I'm hearing now, getting a whole bunch of shit coming through. This could have been consensual, started out as consensual, and something went really bad here. So something went bad here for some of you who like this polygamy stuff, okay? Something made a wrong turn. Somebody may have been doing too damn much of it, okay? Sometime maybe you were, were maybe behind your back. They, maybe y'all was doing this together. It's just for some of you. And, they were out, doing it without you, with other people, because this person has a sexual addiction. Could have been biting other people in the bedroom, and this is wild. This is crazy. Oh, boy. And it left somebody with so many options, and it might have left you very, very, in the clouds about the situation. Like, what did I do? What are we doing here? Like, what? Am I in a dream, or is this real? This person got all these options, and, so many things to choose from, but they got the main person in their hand, like, but the other ones is like, they just option. They out there waiting. That this person is crazy. Okay. So we got the Moon card. So this talks about fears, anxieties, again, because it's an emotional card. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio or Pisces. Okay, sorry about that. This is a major arcana card. There's a lot of, this is the secrets, something hidden. This is like a cautionary card, like maybe, maybe it's something, you felt that wasn't right going on here. Maybe some of you didn't know nothing about it, that this was going on because it was a damn secret. For some of you who consented to this type of thing, you didn't know that they was, not even you wasn't being included in all this monogamy or this, consensual sex with husbands and wives with other people outside the relationship. It just got out of hand. For that's the heaviest thing I'm picking up here. Or for some of you that didn't know that this person was doing that, you had them spied on and found out about it, okay? Or will find out about it if it didn't happen to you yet, you having issues. So this is a heads up for some of you. In the world, I think the advice here is that keep it moving, okay? Kind of like close the chapter to this. Somebody, you know, is either advice or someone already done this. It's like, you know, closing the chapter to this sequel here of what's going on, the issues in the relationship. Some of you are going to end this cycle and just, you know, go on and just, you know, take it as a learning lesson, stuff like that. What the other person will do with the 8 of Wands, but it's in reverse. I feel like, you know, they're so egotistic and prideful. I feel like, you know, they're going to be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. Like they ain't going to talk, nothing. Or, yeah, they're not going to talk or anything about it. It's like, okay, they left or whatever. Because, you know, the 8 of Wands is in reverse. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. And, you know, when that's in reverse, that's like non-communication. Not, you know, not coming in. There's nothing coming in. Stuff like that. Just the opposite of what it means when it's right side up. No messages. Everything just comes to a complete halt when it comes to travel or communication. That's all just stops. It stops. Either you stop it by, ending a cycle with this person, and then, you know, you cut all communication off with them. Or it could be where the other person, their outcome could be you leaving and they acting like they don't give a damn. Okay. Which I feel like is a lie. And then again, for some, it just may be like they don't. Because if they have all this going on, you know, that's an obvious sign somebody don't care about somebody, really. They don't really care about this relationship. Why? Because they've been fake the whole time. You know, they've been fronting and faking the whole damn time. Lying and everything. Look, this person was fake and false. They was false the whole while. You know, they was doing too damn much, you know? They say take one break, you take a 10. You know, like, that's what I'm saying. For some of you had this monogamy or y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, we have other couples that's consented and everybody get together and have sex with other people's wives and husbands. Okay, this is what's up for some. You know, somebody was consenting it, but somebody was going outside the relationship, you know, doing more. All right, that's just for some of you. This person was like, that's why they got ghosted. That's why they was gone all the time. Okay, for some of you. All right. This person, you know, they was throwing shade as well, like, you know, trying to make you look bad, you know, with their family members or your family members. They could have had, you know, they could have been doing manipulation on, you know, your own damn family, or, you know, or their family that's all dysfunctional and carrying on. You know, these conversations took place in a room, or these, you know, these sex events took place in a room as well. So yeah. This person had a very adventurous life without you, okay? Very adventurous, okay? But the truth done came out. You know, this is a possible marriage for some of you. Yeah. This person has some real bad traits about themselves. They was an ego, selfish, cheating, and somebody tried to give this a chance, though. Somebody was real hopeful in this situation, really. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's give you some angel cards. Let's give you some angel therapy, okay? Excuse me. I'm always belching out of nowhere. It's so disrespectful, but I can't help myself. I didn't even eat none. I was just drinking water, clear fruit water. So I don't know what the belch is all about. It's been a while since I drank some water. Okay, Holy Spirit, what's the card here you want to give the collective as far as some healing? What's the advice you have for them as far as their healing? Here we go. Visualize success. Okay, they want you to visualize success. Set your see yourself dating well in this situation, and have faith at a positive outcome. So yeah, kind of like put yourself back out there, y'all. You know, after you kind of heal from the situation, because we all need time to heal. We just don't need to be jumping from one relationship to another. That's not good, because that energy, you're going to have to release it. For some of you who was in this marriage with this person, and even some of you who wasn't married but had kids by this person, you try to hang in there with this person, but it just got way out of hand. And this, you know, so while you in your healing, visualize yourself with someone. Visualize it in a positive way, okay? Visualize it in a positive way, and then act upon it and have faith in it. Visualize it, have faith in it, and then act upon it. That's your healing card here for you, okay? Okay, there's the other one. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Parents. The truth is, I'm sorry, y'all. I had something in my eye the other day, and it totally had me blurred. Okay, this eye already messed up. I can't hardly see nothing out of that one because I told y'all I had surgery. But this eye right here, I got done something. Something fell in my eye, and it totally blurred, like, had my vision off. So this is what's going on. Okay, not that I can't read. Okay, the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you. So they love you to the best of their ability. They love you to the best of their ability. The angels and are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So somebody out there needed to hear that. Cool. And then I'm gonna give you where we go. Okay, here we go. Give you an affirmation card, okay? And we'll be moving on. Has that been an hour? Seriously? Probably. I just run my mouth. Jeez. And love yourself, okay? Make sure you love yourself. Now, your affirmation is saying, peace is mine, joy is mine, freedom is mine, strength is mine. Hallelujah! That's what some of y'all need to wake up and say every morning. Go to bed, say the same thing, or do it in the afternoon, say the same thing. Peace is mine, joy is mine, freedom is mine, strength is mine. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Everybody from A to Z, whoa. I'm every woman. Shaka Khan, y'all. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Okay, one more for y'all. Let you go. I'm all that I need. Heck it to you. Yes. That's what some of y'all need to know. You're all that you need. I am more than enough. See? Once you get in that energy right there, there ain't nothing that you can do. You know, you won't fall back into this old, this dysfunction stuff and, bad relationship, bad people, because your energy will be too, your energy will be too high for them. They ain't gonna be able to, they ain't gonna be able to hold you down. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna have to leave your energy like that because, especially the ones like this that you've been through this energy. I was thinking, I'm gonna give you a quick spread before we go, though. Okay. Spirit said, give a quick spread. Give a quick spread. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? Give a quick spread. Okay, I guess just a reading. I don't know. Okay, let's say, Spirit, this is for people who come in at, kind of like maybe single. How about the singles? Like, What's going on with the singles? I'm gonna do this a different way, all right? What about the singles here? Somebody who don't have anyone at this time and may be curious. Can you give us some information for the singles, those who aren't attached to anyone right now? Can we get a little something for them? Singles, 144.29. Singles. Singles, please. Let's start the reading out. Let's say singles. 144.49, y'all, for singles. If you can go ahead and put that as a timestamp for the singles, please, because I'll forget and I ain't got no pen right next to me. Thank you. Singles, what's going on with the singles? Those who are mingling, hoping and wishing when it comes to their relationship, or what's up? What's up? Ooh, Lordy have mercy. Okay, I see two wants to come out here. All right, then. There we go. There we go, too. Okay. Okay, y'all. Got pause and pause. Okay, again, before we end the video, don't forget to, go ahead and put in the comment section if, that we're giving away cards, free readings, oracle cards, any of those three things that you feel like you want, just hashtag it down in the comment section that's what you would like. It's going to go in a bag. All right. And I'm going to pull from this bag each and every month. At the end of the month, I'm going to announce it via a video. So have your bells on and be ready for that. Like, if you feel like you don't want nothing, just don't participate. It's just that simple. Okay. Please. Because don't have us running around here. Because, I have someone else helping me with that situation. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to us. It's just retarded. Okay. So don't do something and then you don't want to show up for it. That's crazy as crap. But anyway, moving on. For you singles, I feel like some of you may have just gotten out of a relationship or broke up with somebody here with the Knight of water, the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, it's like maybe for some of you the thrill is gone, or again it was like a breakup because it is in reverse here. So some of you may be just going through a fresh breakup or have broken up a relationship. So what the hell is reoverance? I never heard of that word. I gotta watch some of the cards that I get. Okay. So anyway, this is the 5 of air, which is the 5 of swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So I just feel like there was some kind of betrayal behind this. I feel like you were dealing with someone who had a massive ego, someone who just like always wanted to win at everything, like somebody who never listened to your side or whatever you had to say. They were like, nah, it's like this, it's like that. Somebody who really wanted to run the show, somebody who was very aggressive with their words, So then we have the 3 of air, okay? 3 of air, which is the 3 of swords. Look at that snake right there. Look. Yeah. Okay, so the 3 of air is 3 of swords. So, this was a heartbreaking situation dealing with this person for you singles out there. And it also can represent a third party situation as well. Because there is deceit here with this 5 of swords. That may have been the receipt. The deceit is the third party situation. This person or you, there was a breakup because of it, or a lack of emotional. I can feel that as well. A lack of emotions with this person because they were being deceptive. With a third party. That's why they showed their emotions wasn't there. They was in somewhere else. Okay, so for some of you with the 7 of water, and it caused a lot of confusion, or some of you probably were Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you probably were, daydreaming about this person, having, like, oh, it ain't, they may have had you in a dreamy state, making you think that you, but how when they were like not showing any emotions here at all, not offering any type of emotional type of connection here. It wasn't. There was just deception and third parties here, and you may have felt like they treated you, like put you in some kind of, dreamy world, and it wasn't really real. They were just telling you things. Or for some of you, this person just had a lot of options, okay? They could pick and choose whatever they wanted to. And breaking your heart in the process, okay? So we have the shaman wisdom. I'm feeling like this. I haven't looked through the book. I don't look through books and stuff. I kind of like to throw my intuition in there, see what Spirit's going to say. So this is the Hermit, Major Arcana card. So, anything has wisdom on there, that's the Hermit for you, okay? Because the Hermit, this is a spiritual intervention here, okay? Or somebody like went inside themselves and got a spiritual boost here, okay? Virgo energy. Sorry. Really, Mike? Really? Okay, the Queen of empathy. Oh, okay, the Queen of Cups. Because this is your empathy is dealing with emotion. So I just feel like you started to really, it could be a king or a queen, to really kind of learn to love yourself, through this experience, through, as you went inside yourself, you kind of like learned to love who you are with the Queen of Empathy or the Queen of Cups, okay? So we got the King of Stability, and it, really stabilized your energy here, okay? It really did. It really... It really brought you back to yourself, because you learned to love yourself here. This could be kings or queens, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, there's some stability here. I feel like this is a Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Let me get 2 more cards for those who are single. So now we have the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups here. So this is somebody who is loving, caring, kind, very passionate, very intuitive. So I just feel like, you're at peace right now. I feel like a lot of you singles are at peace being single, because you had to kind of like pull yourself together from this deception that went on here with somebody that you were with. So we have the 8 of Earth. This card says insight. So you gained a lot of insight. You gained a lot. See, the coins talk about stability. So we're talking about Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. So we're talking about somebody grounding themselves. Somebody here, working hard, I feel, on themselves is what I'm feeling. Somebody work hard on themselves. You single ones out there, you guys went through something with somebody here. It really broke your heart here, and you kind of like, pulled yourself together and gave yourself a lot of strength, and got back on your feet pretty good. So now I feel like you're ready to roll. Let's see what's going on here for the singles, for the collective singles. What's going on with them? Okay, can you give us the message, Spirit? What's going on with the collective? The sacred woman or the sacred man, okay? And we have intimacy. I feel like some of you that have healed and moved on from this situation, I feel like you met somebody that is very honest, like, you know, somebody who wouldn't think about cheating on you and all that. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with the sacred woman or sacred man. And I feel like this person, you know, you've had intimacy with them, you know, you kind of like gave it up, turned it loose, okay, because you just felt the energies with this person is good. Okay, this person would be good for me. So, and I feel like the sex was really, really good. I really feel like for some of you, I'm hearing it was the best sex you ever had. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. Leave your comments below. Okay. Yeah. It's something that you manifested through your, remember all this hermit energy, major arcana, and, you know, like loving yourself here and creating stability for yourself. You really did a good job, collective, whoever you guys are, with somebody that you were with, and really grounded yourself really well. You know, you gained some peace, some stability. You had some empathy. You know, you kind of like, you wasn't so hard on yourself regarding this situation. It took a long time though with the Hermit card here. It took a while, but you made it and you manifested this. Okay, so if this hasn't happened to some of you yet, you are going to run into someone here who is going to do right by you. Okay, they're going to do right by you, and y'all going to have really, really a great connection. Intimacy doesn't necessarily have to be sex, but it, you know, it is for some of you. You're going to have really great sex with this person, feel close to this person. But I just feel like it's just you even spending time with this person, y'all just being close, hugged up together. That's going to create, you know, that closeness emotionally, because this is an emotional card. They're doused in water here. So that's what I'm feeling, like you really going to fall in love. That's what I'm hearing too. You're going to fall in love with this person if y'all haven't gotten this person yet. And it's something that you manifested, or are manifesting right now as we speak. We have the gardener. I feel like the gardener is like abundance. Like there's going to be a great amount of abundance with this person. Serendipity, like again, I feel like real peaceful, like serenity, like you feel like you can surrender your person to this, you can surrender yourself to this person. It's like you feel a strong connection with this person, you feel whole with this person, and I don't mean to say it in a way where it's like obsession. It's just like you just finally feeling the love in return. Like it felt like an even give and take, you know. And I feel like it was your life person. So I'm feeling like with this life purpose card, I feel like this is your soulmate connection here for sure, is what I'm feeling for you singles. I'm happy about that energy. I like that. I like that. It's like that. It's like that. Let me just do a quick spread in the tarot here. I'm feeling this energy. Spirit, any messages regarding this relationship here that's really beautiful for the singles here, collective singles? This could, look, this could either resonate with this going on here, because Spirit is really, they come across sometimes, you know, they switch up on you, okay? Or it could just be a whole entire different situation for some. It just depends on what Spirit wants to say, okay? But I'm putting the intentions out of any more messages. Yeah, see? The Lovers and the Queen of Coins. Yeah, somebody's finding their love here. This is, you know, Gemini energy. Well, this one's a Gemini energy, okay? With the Lovers. And the Queen of Coins is like a person, it could be a queen or a king, where this person, you know, this is a stable connection here, you know, stable, grounded. This, either you or this person feels that way about you, feel that way about each other, okay? But somebody here feels very stable in this connection that's either for some of you already happened, or it will be happening for you singles, okay? Here's the Moon card. And with this Moon card, I just feel like with this energy that you are using your intuition regarding this situation. That's why it looks like you feel like it's stable. Hold up. You know, it's grounded, a grounded energy. It's a reliable energy. Okay. You can work with this person. For some of you, I'm here work. Okay, you may have met this person at your job as well. What else fell down here? Yeah, you might have met this person at your job for some of you. I just feel it was some sort of intuitive pairing. Some kind of intuitive, something made you two come together intuitively. So we have the Two of Swords here, okay? Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra's energy. I just feel like intuitive, well, I just feel like somebody didn't see, this is what it is. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Spirit, for that information. I feel like somebody didn't see this coming. It was like a total surprise, and I think it was something that happened very intuitive between two people for this stable foundation to come in. Somebody stable. Yeah, I don't think somebody, I think somebody caught somebody off guard here. That's what I feel. Yep, that's what I'm feeling. Caught somebody off guard. And here's the Ten of Cups. Oh, this came all off guard. You weren't expecting this, was you, single collective? Or you're not expecting it, but it's coming if it hasn't already. So we got some of you guys hooking up, and you know, and it's a really great connection. It's a very spiritual connection. It's something that's going to catch you off guard. For some of you, you might meet this person at your job. That's just for some of you. Some of you just gonna, you know, it's just gonna happen, okay? And it's gonna happen into your spidey, somebody's spidey senses is gonna go off here, and they're not gonna see it come. Somebody's not gonna see something coming, which is this Ten of Cups, which is a completion of a relationship. It's like happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment here, okay? For some of you, this is somebody you could have took a pause with. Somebody you may already know. You might have took a pause with this person and may have, you know, kind of like ended things, or, you know, just went through some type of transformation, or you know, that's what I'm feeling here. It's somebody, it could have been a Pisces. For some of you, it's a Cancer with the Death card. So yeah, I think some of you took a pause because this one came out first. From something, it could have been this relationship already. For some of you, it could be somebody you already know, okay? And something happened where it was some type of delays, or, you know, maybe, or it could be for some of you just looked at things from a different point of view because you had some type of transformation in your life, okay? That's what I'm picking up for some of you. And then here comes this stable relationship riding in, like, it took a long time. I'm just picking up the energy, y'all. Some of you was already know this person. Some of y'all been lovers before or something, and I feel like it was a at work situation. And then the Moon card is telling me that maybe there was some secrets. This is another look. Y'all gotta roll with me. Spirit be. Okay. Yeah, there could have been some kind of suspicion, or, you know, or some type of feeling about something that may have not been right, or it just was intuitively led. Somebody used their intuition and they got quiet on somebody. Something made somebody not say anything. Whoa. What did I just hear? Really, Spirit? Really? For very little of you. Very little of you. I'm feeling that like you met somebody at your job you was a lover with. It was a lover, right? At your job with the Queen of Coins. And I feel like there was something hidden, secret you didn't know about, and you were blindsided to it, or in denial, or just, it kind of like somebody kept you in the dark about something here, and something they kept quiet about, because this is being quiet. This is being quiet here, okay? And they're looking right at this Moon card right here. So somebody kept something a secret, you know, in the background or something like that, that they were married already. That's just for a few little of you. And it put a, somebody said, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It kind of flipped somebody's wig back here, okay, and left them hanging. Somebody left somebody hanging because of it. And, it put an ending to something as well with the death card. It ended something here. That's just for a little bit of you, okay? A little bit of you. Hit the comment section. So, some of you deal with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see here. Oh, I already said it. Cancer, Pisces with the Hangman. Okay, so, for a little of you, there was a spirit. Look, y'all bear with me. This is spirit, like, taking over and, wow. Okay, so here's the Knight of Cups. Now somebody coming in like with some type of love offer, okay? Want to be sweet and romantic and things like that. Like want to open up about their emotions and things like that and make this offer. I'm sorry, again, Knight of Coins. I'm sorry, the slowest damn Knight in the deck, excuse me for that, okay? So this Knight, somebody try to like slow walk themselves back in or something like that, or this is about being at a complete halt too, why somebody kind of like thinks about Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, why they think about this ending, or or where they want to who they want to offer something to. But they're taking their good, sweet old time. This slowed down this activity for a little of you guys. It slowed the whole thing down. Now we got the Six of Cups. Now somebody's going, down memory lane. Look. Somebody's thinking. Somebody's being nostalgic. Again, this could be somebody from somebody's past with the Lover here. I think I mentioned that earlier for some of you, okay? And then we got the Three of Wands here. Okay, the Three of Wands representing someone turning their back on someone while they wait for something else to come in. Okay, they haven't moved yet, but they're saying, once my ships come in, or I'm looking out to the future now to see what's good for me. And that boat comes in, I'm jumping on it. This is somebody turning their back already. A fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Somebody's being nostalgic. Somebody's taking their good old time, like really, really mulling over this situation. So I'm getting this might be a different set of people. And then we got the Ten of Wands, okay? Ten of Wands, like somebody saying, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, this whole marriage thing that you didn't tell me about, now I had to find out. I just feel like, I just feel like I should just go ahead on and, count my losses and, and just look into the future and see what's coming for me, okay? Because with this Ten of Wands, they're looking at it, this is just going to be too much of a burden. So somebody's ready to get rid of this burden, turning their back on this burden. Here you see her back turn, or it could be he too, and you see this other person like, yeah, this too much. This is just too much. This is too much. Yeah, this is a different. Or some others. Some of you have possibly already been through this situation, whether it was a marriage or not, and you healed from this situation. Some of you it was, total deception. It was third party situation for some of you. That's with that first reading. And you pulled yourself together, collective, singles, and you healed and everything like that, and now things are like just operating in your favor here. You manifested it. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune for this group right here. I feel like now things are turning your favor. Okay, Saturn is here. Saturn's here, and the wheel is in your favor because you knew that this was risky business right here. You just couldn't see yourself going through this with someone. It was just going to be too much responsibility, too much drama, things like that. So you like, I'll just wait here till my ships come in, and I'm just going to hop on board, and I'm going to create a new beginning for myself with that Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to make things work out in my favor, some of you are saying. So where do we go from here, Spirit? Where do I get, what cards you want me to use? I got so many of them. Let's see. So, what's the possible outcome for this adventure? Scene 2. Single life. Single life. Living the single life. Let me stop playing. Okay, Spirit. Okay, sorry. All right, so the possible... Spirit is saying, look... I got the Nine of Swords, the Emperor, and the Five of Coins. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, the Emperor or the Empress, and Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra's energy here. So somebody's stressed out. You know, somebody is stressed out and they just want to take back control of their life. And you know what I'm saying? And just like kick somebody to the freaking curb here. That's what that is. They find somebody, the outcome, I feel like it's just that. Somebody's getting rid of... Spirit, is there any more messages for the outcome? No, that's too many. Alright, just want one. Spirit, any other... What is the possible outcome? I know I see somebody's leaving here. Like somebody is stressed out. Somebody's bossing up, taking back control of their life. Could be an air... Did I say that already? Aries here. So, Spirit, what is the energy? Now somebody wants to come rushing back in, being all hasty and everything with the Knight of Swords. Like, somebody wants to come in and try to tell some type of truth about a situation. Look at this. Look, wait a minute. Yeah, about a marriage. They want to come, now they want to run in because of the breakup. Now they want to run in real fast and... you know, talk about this marriage situation and, you know, that they had to hold on to it for some reason. And, and somebody gave them the strength to shut this lying up. See what I'm saying? They're trying to rush back in because somebody's made up their mind to leave, okay? You guys possibly, I feel, and you know, they want to talk about this marriage situation and they want to tell you they had to hold on for some freaking reason to this marriage, you know, whatever the excuse may be. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and you kind of like got the strength and like, look, just shut the fuck up. You see how she holding on to that line, like holding his mouth and everything, sitting on him. Like, don't come, look, who do you think, just because you a lion, that don't mean that you have control. I got the strength here. I got the control here. So she's like, shut the fuck up, or I'll shut you up. That's what I'm feeling. That's, somebody gonna try to run back with some bull crap. And this person's like, look, just look at her. Look, she has got her hand on his mouth, like, and she's sitting on him, and she's holding him down. Like, don't come try to mess with me and tell me all this bull crap. Shut up. That's what I'm picking up. Shut up. Okay. Think you got the strength. No, I got the strength and the power. You know? You lied to me. You lied. Alright? And then you want to offer somebody old stinky fish, okay? With your little immature self. Get out of here. Trying to apologize. This is what they want to do. They want to apologize, but you kind of shut them up. You shut them down. Like, I don't want your fish. I don't want your stinky little immature, somebody coming across a little immature with this apology. And I feel like you guys know it. Okay, because, you know, like you said, you know, this person kind of like, they didn't do things the right way. They didn't play fair. They didn't play fair because they were just looking out for their own self. They didn't play fair at all. So, you know, like, I feel like that's what you told them. You ain't play fair. You ain't let me know. Don't come trying to come back. There ain't nothing happening here because you should have told me about this marriage the first time. So, you know, you cry over spilt milk all you want to. Yeah, cry. Cry. You need to cry because you didn't do the right thing. You didn't do this right, okay? You didn't do it right. Somebody caught some feelings here, really. This is going some kind of, this is the possible outcome. Like, you guys just, you know, strengthen up and, like, kind of like, there's new love coming in here. And it's going to be very good. I feel like it's going to end up in marriage. You will get offered a big-ass giant cup. Not that, look at this. Look. Look, this was this other person trying to come with some type of apology, and then they got a little fish and they're like, I'm sorry, will you forgive me and stuff like that. And you're like, no, you know, there's something new coming. All right, something new. I got a new offer on the table, and it's going to bring me great stability, happiness. I'm going to have it all, even money. Okay, with that 10 of Pentacles here. And guess what? Now I'm the king or queen on my throne. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to take no kind of bull crap from you. This is what I'm seeing. I ain't got time for this drama mess. Save the drama for your mama is what I'm seeing. Like somebody played themselves when they thought they was playing somebody else. That's what I'm seeing here. Now let's get what? Let's get a therapy card. Let's get a therapy card. Let's get a therapy card, and then I'm going to wrap this up because it looks like it's 2 hours long. It really does look that way, and I did not intend for that to happen. But, you know, Simply Love can go a while. Spirit, we just can't make this our own timing. No matter, you can say that, oh, I'm just having for 15 minutes. Oh, I'm going to do it for 20 minutes. And next thing you know, you look up, it's an hour and a half done went by. You be like, what? That's when you know you spiritually guided, okay? You can't make up no time. It's just whatever spirits say, okay? So here is your therapy card. Why do we keep getting okay, twin flame. So, for the singles, for your therapy card, it says twin flame here, okay? You guys have found new love, even after, you know, after all of this situation. You walked away from somebody, you know, try to bull crap you and stuff, so you kind of like left. Leave your comments below and let me know what's up. Twin flame, the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationships. Yep, look. Yep, it is. We just said that. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Thank you so much. Okay, so you know, you singles are getting that new love. Look. See? It's being handed to you. It's a gift. So take it, all right? Take it. Let me get one more. Something about your parents as well. Like Spirit is saying that your parents, you know, done the best that they could, because some of you may have some kind of feeling some kind of way for your parents or something. The Spirit is saying, look, they did the best that they could with what they had, and it's time for some forgiveness for somebody out there or some people out there regarding your parents. Spirit is releasing the negative energy that you felt towards your parents. They're releasing that. They're saying, let go, let go. They're helping you to release it so you can go ahead and continue on your journey with your twin flame soulmate relationship that you have here. Now I'm going to give you an affirmation. Love yourself, y'all. That's the name of these cards. Love yourself. Wow. Love yourself. Okay, what's your affirmation? Y'all can always, you know, say this affirmation to yourself, you know, for those who are going through their process, or if this hasn't happened to you, so happen it may come up maybe sometime in the future or whatever, somebody comes in, you'll know that you'll have this affirmation as you're going through your transformation. I release the need to please other people and focus on what pleases me. Amen. Hallelujah. That's right. Amen. That came up a lot in my last video that I made. I know that made a lot of y'all disgusted, didn't it? Well, like I said, that you have to talk to spirit guides about. Y'all spirit guides. I'm just a messenger, okay? That's all. I'm just a messenger. I am all that I need. I am more than enough. Hey. I'm more than I need. I'm more than enough. That's how you have to look at it. That's what bring on changes in your life. That's what help things to change. And you feel better about your life, okay? It's how you feel about yourself. And those affirmations will help you get there. Before you know it, y'all, you're going to wake up and you're going to be like a whole new person. You're going to be like, what happened to the old me? Well, through your affirmations, through your positive thinking, that old you ain't you no more. It doesn't serve you anymore. So you had to let it go, right? That's it. That's what's up. And long as you do this every day, like I said, you're gonna wake up one morning and you ain't even gonna be like, who's that in the mirror? What? Where you get them old rotten? Where them old rotten socks come from? How long I had them on? Like it's like that, okay? Okay, singles. I hope you enjoyed your reading here, and also, the issues for, the collective as well. Like I said, let me know in the comment section. Hit the like button if you like. Hit the join button for some, perks that you can have. Being a love bunny. I call you guys my love bunnies, okay? So, just look at that and see if you'd be interested, okay? And I really, really love each and every one of you. Wow. Wait a minute. Oh, and hit the like button. Hit the like button on your way out, please. Can y'all do that? I'm trying to figure out what happened to my thing where I can... Spirit been playing a lot of games with me today, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm looking for my little mouse so I can turn this thing off. Like, I'm done with y'all. Like, just go on. Y'all do whatever, okay? I gotta find my mouse to turn this off. It ain't on the floor. I don't know what I've done with it. Y'all can exit out with the, a like, okay? Exit out with that, hit that button. Here it go. Bye, y'all. Love you. Come on, thing. Just put this in as a, what do they call him? What do they call that? A Joker thing. Like, it's like, this is just an added scene, okay? Where Simply Love lost her mouse and couldn't turn off the damn video, okay? Just like, this is a blooper. This is a blooper moment. When did that blooper start about? Oh, whatever. See y'all later. Bye.